BreadTuckLegacy, man. Houston Texans. Ooh, we caught a painful L today to the Colts, lost 26-20. And I tell you what, man, this game started out, man, T.Y. Hilton was killing us. We had no answer for T.Y. Hilton. And remember, we're coming into the game with no Will Fuller, who's suspended for the rest of the season, and a game going in the next season. And also, man, I forget our corner. I'm forgetting names right now, but anyway, man. Yeah, man. So we already come in behind the 8 ball. Plus, of course, no D-Hop. It ain't been like that the whole year. Then we don't have Cobb out there. So at receiver, we're just, it's just what it is. But I tell you what, man, T.Y. Hilton was killing us. He scored on the first drive. And it looks as if it's going to be, oh, man, T.Y. Hilton's going to kill the Texans as usual. First half, he went off for 100 yards. Didn't see him in the second half, man. So we made some adjustments. Still no running game for us. But I tell you what, as defense, we were able to kind of hold down the run in the first quarter or first half. Excuse me, man. But let me tell you about this guy, Watson, man. Watson finds QT on a deep bomb. We're getting my boy Cooks involved. We pick up a guy number 17. What's my boy's name? Hanson off the practice squad. He had a big game. So I'm like, wait a minute. Is Deshaun Watson finna figure this game out? And we're hurt at receiver. We don't have a running game. David Johnson came back. Excuse me. David Johnson came back. He had I think he had about 40 yards or whatever, and a touchdown. I'm like, whoa, my boy Watson had a touchdown. And I'm like, okay, we might be able to figure this out, man. We come back. The score going into the half was 24-20 them. I'm like, oh, we might get something. Shut out in the second half. But the way we were shut out was terrible, man. It got to a point where we couldn't stop the run for a second. But we held it down, man. My defense held it down on like 4th and 1. They tried to go for it a couple of times. We shut that down. We got the ball back. Then my boy Watson gets hit for a safety in the end zone. I'm like, wait a minute, that doesn't happen to Watson, but he gets hit for a safety. So we're down 26-20. Hey man, we're down 1 score. Watson gets the ball back. We're marching down the field. I think we hit Kiki QT. We hit my boy Cooks. We hit Hanson. We're down in the end zone with about towards the end zone with about 130 something left in the game. Neither team has timeouts. We can control the clock. We can win this game. And the center hikes a bad snap. Watson couldn't recover. Colts get the rock and they win the game. What a way to go out. And I wasn't saying that we were going to make the playoffs because so much would have had to happen. We would have had to win out. Then you need Cleveland to lose some games. You need Baltimore to lose games. You need the Dolphins to lose games. You need everybody to lose games and you win out. But I at least wanted to just kind of win out, send a message to the NFL, and in winning out, spoil it for the Colts. But the Titans lose today, the Colts win, all that type of jazz. And the best we could do was 8-8. But the funny thing is, Deshaun Watson had a good game, but those 2 turnovers, that safety and that fumble, spoiled it. Because it was talk, it's Deshaun Watson talk. Skip Bayless talking about, which I agree with him, that he can make an argument that Deshaun Watson is better than Mahomes, which I would argue that too, because Mahomes came in under what's the boy's name in Washington? Alex Smith. He came in with the Super Bowl coach. He came in with a good organization. Deshaun Watson was winning in spite of Bill O'Brien. But, that's neither here nor there. I believe in my guy, Watson. And, hey, man, let's just see what we can do. I forget who we play next. Who cares? JJ Watt. I just feel bad for my defense, man. For the first time in a long time, my defense have played a great game. And then it was the offense who let us down towards the end, man. But y'all know what it is. Bread Tuck Rock, Bread Tuck Legacy, H-Town all day. Next week we play whoever. I got to look at my schedule. I think then we got the Colts again. Then we got the Bengals somewhere in there. Then we play the Titans. Hey, man, Bread Tuck Rock, Bread Tuck Legacy, man. Y'all mucho, take it easy. I'm still here, though.